Workshop 5, Healing and Grievances through A Course in Miracles. This workshop includes a concise teaching followed by a guided meditation to support lived practice through A Course in Miracles. In this 5th workshop of a 12-part A Course in Miracles series, attention turns to grievances and their role in blocking peace, joy, and awareness of our true unity. This session explores why grievances feel so convincing and why they are incompatible with love. Drawing from A Course in Miracles, we look at how grievances arise from identifying with the body and the ego, and how forgiveness restores awareness of guiltlessness, safety, and unity. Through Christ's vision, grievances are released, and the mind returns to its natural state of peace. Part 1. The Teaching. Love holds no grievances. A grievance is not a small thing. In the Course's language, a grievance is a decision. The decision to believe separation is real and that harm is possible. And this is why grievances feel so convincing. They seem to protect you from perceived harm. But A Course in Miracles teaches the opposite. A grievance does not protect you. A grievance imprisons you. As it states in A Course in Miracles, quote, "Perhaps you do not yet fully realize just what holding grievances does to your mind. It seems to split you off from your source and make you unlike him." End quote. Why grievances barge in? Hatred seems to barge into the mind of its own volition. It doesn't consult you first, asking if you want to give up your peace. It doesn't ask permission. It simply storms in and demands attention. Love is different. Love must be welcomed, not because love is weak, but because love is peaceful in all it does. Peace does not force itself where it is not wanted. So, the practice is not to battle grievances into submission. The practice is to become willing to stop giving them sanctuary. The core belief underneath every grievance. Every grievance rests on one hidden premise. I am a body, and bodies can be hurt. From that premise, everything else follows: anxiety, blame, defense, resentment, retaliation, withdrawal, the chronic sense of being unsafe. But when you honestly question the premise and really ask yourself, why am I holding on to this grievance? The ego has no good answer. But if you answer this question through the truth of who you are, an indomitable part of God's eternal love, the grievance loses its foundation, because in truth, you are not a body, and only bodies can be accused. And love holds no grievances. To hold a grievance is to forget who you are. To hold a grievance is to see yourself as a body. To hold a grievance is to let the ego rule your mind, speaking louder than the voice of the Holy Spirit. So, grievances aren't personal quirks. They are ego loyalty. And yet, this need not be. This need not be. One of the most relieving phrases in the Course is, "This need not be." When you are not joyous, the Course says you have thought wrongly about a brother, and you are perceiving images the ego makes in a darkened glass. not as a condemnation, but as a map. If you're disturbed, the ego is teaching, and you can change your loyalty to what teacher you want to follow. This decision is the secret to where your power returns. Motivation, the secret that changes everything. Many people think, I can't let this grievance go. And why not? Because we really don't want to. There is something about the grievance that appeals to our ego, and we are unwilling, unmotivated to change our mind. The Course says, quote, "Perhaps you do not think you can let your grievance go. That, however, is simply a matter of motivation." End quote. So we don't start by demanding perfect forgiveness. We start by asking a gentler question. What would it feel like to be without this grievance? Even a small taste of grievance-free peace becomes its own motivation, because peace is what you actually want. Grievances hide the light of the world in you. Grievances do something very specific. They hide your light, your true identity, from your mind. They make the world feel dark and heavy. They make love feel far away. They make God seem frightening, because a mind dreaming of hate will fear the source of love. But forgiveness restores Christ vision. And when you forgive, you come to the turning point. You stop using the body's eyes to judge reality, and you invite Christ's vision, the vision that sees innocence instead of sin, unity instead of separation, safety instead of threat. A simple practice for releasing grievances in real time. Here's a practical way to use this teaching in everyday life. 1. Notice the grievance without justifying it. Say to yourself, I am holding something against someone. 2. Name what it costs you. Remind yourself, this is blocking my peace. 3. Remember what you want. State the truth. I want love. I want happiness. I want to see differently. 4. Offer it to the Holy Spirit. Lastly, ask for God's help by saying, help me see my brother as you see him, Jesus. Help me see myself as you see me. Then pause. Even a few seconds of willingness opens a door to your Christ vision. A promise to remember. And never forget the immutable truth and promise of God. Your holiness is unassailable. Your peace is not fragile. And your power lies in letting go of grievances. Not because you're becoming passive, but because you're refusing to live by a lie. Grievances say, I am vulnerable. Forgiveness says, I remain sovereign and complete as God created me. And in that remembrance, the light returns to your mind, the grievance is healed, and you remember your peace. Part 2. Guided Meditation, Woodland Path. This meditation is adapted from A Course in Miracles, Workbook Lesson 69. My grievances hide the light of the world in me. Okay, let's begin. You may close your eyes if you wish, or watch this meditation. It is comprised of peaceful nature scenes from my farm and other quiet moments during my travels. These recordings are intentionally simple and grounding, created to support stillness, inner listening, and a gentle return to presence as the meditation is received. Now, bring your attention to your breathing. Notice the quiet rise and fall of your chest. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and slowly let it out. Again, deeply in, hold, and let it out. One more time in, hold, and release. Very good. Now notice a sense of privacy and comfort as you follow the sound of my voice. With each word, your body grows more peaceful. Your mind becomes more clear, calm, and quiet. Imagine you are lying on a soft blanket in a peaceful clearing in the middle of a brightly lit forest. The trees are set widely apart, and soft green grass grows between them. Mossy rocks and ferns rest nearby like gentle companions. Sunlight streams down through the branches. Birds sing softly. A light breeze rustles the leaves, and the air smells fresh and clean. You are safe here. Now notice a warm shaft of sunlight shining onto your body. Feel it soften your scalp. Relax your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw. The warmth moves gently down your neck and throat, loosening anything you've been holding. Now your shoulders soften. Your upper back releases. Waves of relaxation move down your arms, through your hands, and out through your fingertips. Take a deep breath and slowly exhale. A deep calm fills your chest, your stomach, your hips. Now let that calm wash down your legs, into your feet, and all the way down into your toes. Warm, comfortable, safe. Now you notice the trees in one area form a lane, a grassy path lined on both sides by tall trunks that curve upward and inward, forming a beautiful canopied tunnel of green. You stand and begin to walk. The grass feels soft beneath your bare feet. The air is warm and comforting. The farther you go, the more peaceful you become. You know you are going somewhere very good. Up ahead, 2 trees grow so closely together that they form a doorway. Between them is a bright, inviting light. These are your trees, the sentinels who guard your inner world. You gently step between them and pass through with ease. On the other side, you find yourself standing on a cliff, and below you is a soft expanse of clouds and mist. You see a staircase made of clouds descending gently downward. In a moment, you will step onto each cloud, one at a time, descending deeper into your inner mind until you reach your most sacred inner space. We begin now. 1. Step onto the first cloud, safe and supported. 2. Drifting gently downward. 3. Deeper down. 4. Calm and quiet. 5. Further inward. 6. Floating easily. 7. Peaceful and safe. 8. Comfort deepening. 9. The ground coming into view. 10. The final cloud brings you gently to the grass. You stand in peaceful silence. Fog surrounds you, but it does not disturb you. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. This fog represents the grievances you have held, the thoughts of hurt, blame, resentment, judgment, and fear. And now you remember, my grievances hide the light of the world in me. You are not here to fight the fog. You are here to pass through it with willingness. Quietly begin to release the content that usually fills your mind. Let the world soften. Let your inner space become still. Now, without strain, allow a grievance to come to mind. Any person, any situation, any memory that still carries a charge. You do not need to analyze it. You do not need to defend it. You only need to become willing to let it go. Say silently, I do not want this. I want peace instead. Holy Spirit, help me see differently. Now imagine you gently brushing the fog aside. It moves easily. It is only mist. You move forward, slowly, calmly, safely. You now feel as though you are being lifted and carried forward without effort. This is the strength of the Holy Spirit within you, responding to your willingness. And now you see a great light coming into view, brilliant, gentle, cleansing, radiating love, peace, and joy. It welcomes you with warmth, surrounding you, enveloping you. Step into this light now. Continue to let it hold you and remind you of what is true. You are innocent. You are safe. You are loved. Nothing real has been harmed. Rest here for a few moments in the healing silence of God's love. And now, without losing any of the peace and happiness you are feeling right now, we will begin the reawakening process. You will clearly and vividly remember everything you experienced, heard, or felt during your journey within. You will awaken as I count up to 5. When I reach the number 5, you will become fully alert and wide awake. 1. You are beginning to feel more awake. You feel the weight of your body, your feet, your legs, your arms, your torso, and your head. 2. Now you are becoming more aware of your surroundings, feeling satisfied, safe, and comfortable. 3. You're looking forward to the profound positive results from this deeply healing meditation. 4. Feeling absolutely happy and wonderful and more awake. 5. Now you are wide awake and fully alert. Open your eyes and be present. Welcome back. You did beautifully. Thank yourself for this time spent with God, His peace, and His light. It is a gift to your highest self that knows no limits in healing and love.